Okay, so
It was very fun.
like a whirlwind. I feel like it was a lot.
Learned a lot. So not to sound stereotypical, but college is literally like a whole nother world. And for me, it felt like a new life, like a beginning for me.
I was exposed to so much. I learned so much. It really challenged the idea of me, like, who are you? I thought I had to answer that question, but college is like, nah, sis, you really don't. So I feel like for that I learned a lot about myself, and
I learned about certain habits I have. I learned how to be a friend.
When I was in high school, my parents were very strict. I felt like I was sheltered and kind of like isolated from the rest of the world because of the fact that I wasn't able to like get out and do much.
I learned a lot about standards and expectations, and now I always say like I always have a standard but not expectations. I feel like with expectations you can get hurt when you expect something of a person and they don't deliver that, then you get hurt. But to have a standard for yourself and have a standard of how you want to be treated, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. And that sets the tone for the type of people you want in your life and the type of people you surround yourself with, basically.
really challenged some ideas that I had. So it was an experience that was great, definitely a learning curve.
Being able to go out and do what you want, that was very different for me. Also, University of Miami has so many different things for you to do around campus. So if there's something that you're interested in, then there's a bunch of organizations that you can join and be a part of if you want to be more active in the community. And yeah, so freshman year was great. I loved it, and I cannot wait for sophomore year. I would say that the University of Miami exceeded my expectations.
Yes, I feel like it surpassed them.
You know, like you watch High School Musical, you watch all these shows, and it's like, oh, college is gonna be like that maybe.
So going to college, you just see that people are so different, other people's experiences are so different, and you get to learn about that. So that is something that I value, the fact that I was able to learn about other people, and I also value my experience in general. So yeah, it exceeded my expectations.
I live in North Carolina, so I was going to a place where I had no friends. No one from my school went to Miami, so it was, I was kind of like jumping into this whole new world. I didn't know anyone.
That was my first choice school, so I knew going into it, this is where I want to be at. Like, this is a place for me. And when I got there, I already knew it was going to be great.
So the fact that I have made some of like my best friends, some that I will keep with me for life, and
like every single time I think about University of Miami, I'm just like, wow, like I am so blessed. Like that is a great opportunity. The people there are so nice. Like you meet so many different people of diverse backgrounds. You realize that the bubble that you lived in is not what the rest of the world is like.
I don't know, like, you know about you dream about something, you think about something, you don't actually like realize what it is until you're in it. That's kind of what college was for me. Like I didn't know what to expect, but it's fun. And I feel like every day, every weekend, or whenever like I experience things, I'm like, oh, so this is what college really is like.
Because I know if I went to another school, it would not have been the same. I think I could only have gotten this at the U, so yeah.
I wouldn't trade my school for the world. I love UM. I love my friends a lot. You know, we butt heads sometimes, like, these are my girls. ARBTV. Gosh, 4. I think I got 4. 4L.
Not many. Obviously there's knowledge I have now that I didn't have then that could help, but like there's not that many changes I make. Maybe like balancing my life a little better.
So the only change that I would make would be to go to the beach at least once a week. I have no regrets about absolutely anything that happened freshman year.
Because if I didn't make the choices and have the experience that I had in the first semester, that I wouldn't be where I am now. And I really like who I am now and like where I am now, and I don't know, no regrets.
Sometimes I feel guilty for like missing certain things and not being able to do like everything I might have said I could do, which shouldn't do that. But I think that's just, you know, like you're always constantly working on that, like finding that balance. I mean, sometimes you wish you could change things, but like it's not good to do that. It's not good to always think like that, because now you have the information that you didn't know then. So just look at it as a growing experience. But yeah, there are some changes that I probably would make.
Everything, even the good and the bad, was a learning experience, and it helped make me who I am right now. So the only other thing I would say would be to explore the city of Miami more. So like not having a car the first year, and for those of you who don't know, freshmen are not allowed to have cars on campus. However, there is transportation. You can take the metro, or you can just Uber everywhere, which is what me and my friends did. So there's big places like Wynwood. It's like an art district in Miami. That's a very nice place to go to. There's a bunch of different restaurants around Miami. It's so culturally diverse that there's always something for you to do or to get into. There's always events that's going on around Miami. Like people, when you bring up Miami, like people are just like, oh my gosh, like Miami, like yeah, that's really what it is. It's like that.
Favorite memory?
CrossLit, if you know, you know.
CrossLit, it was, if you were there, you know, it was just really fun. Good time, good vibes.
That was one of the best parties of the spring semester. It was real cool.
Homecoming weekends, the fireworks, like that was a surreal moment.
Everybody was vibing. I loved it.
So you know when you go out to a party with your friends, it's like everyone's getting ready, getting fresh, getting hyped, you have the music, you have the playlist going, everyone's taking showers, just it's great vibes. And like that whole like getting ready stage was just really fun.
Because it was like everybody was out there. I mean, homecoming is a big deal at Miami. Everybody was out there. We're all like around the lake, and a bunch of fireworks are going off, and you're like, wow, I'm really here. I'm really here. Like this is so dope, and like that was probably my favorite memory. Probably gonna always be my favorite memory. Like every year, that's gonna be my favorite memory because it's just a really cool experience.
Sports Fest, like field day, you know, like how people do it in elementary school. Yeah, so it's where the residential colleges compete against each other, and they do like different sports and stuff. I was on the flag football team. I'm definitely not an athlete at all. This was my favorite experience because college teaches you to do things college teaches you to step out of your comfort zone. And I would say that scenario was definitely me stepping out of my comfort zone. When I tell y'all I've never played a sport before in my life, I don't know anything about playing a sport. It was just a way for you to like connect with the rest of the residential colleges, and also a way for you to bond with your residential college. I love the energy of University of Miami. Like people love the school, whether that be alumni or like students. Like the vibes, the energy is just great. So that was something that I really love being a part of, and I would like to continue doing that in my years at the school.
I wish I had known that everything was gonna be okay. Like you were gonna find your friends, you were gonna find stuff to be a part of, you're gonna do well in school, like everything's gonna be okay. You just gotta like put yourself out there more. Like
everyone is new, everyone is scared, everybody wants to meet new people. I feel like if I had that mentality going into it, that I probably would have met the people that I mess with now earlier.
It's gonna be alright, and you're gonna find your path. I think that would have been information that I wish I had known. But I think it's all part of the process, so
when you first come to college, that is the best time to make friends with everybody, because like after like a month, you know, everybody starts congregating, getting into their little friend groups and stuff like that. So if you peep that, like, you know, you scared, everybody's scared, just go walk up to somebody and be like, hey, my name is Kylie, like, what's up, how you doing? I'm from New Orleans. Where you from? What's your major?
I feel like I didn't know I was gonna become that person that always put themselves out there to do new things, to be part of new things, like strive to be in positions that I never would have thought I would try to be in. So like knowing that I can do it, having more confidence in myself.
You don't have to join everything off the bat. Even if you are a person who's like always involved and doing something, doing this, that, and third, you don't always have to be doing this, that, and third right away. I was that person in high school. I was in BSU, student government, diversity, just everything under the sun. And when I got to college, I wanted to bring that same energy, and I don't regret that. But I think I did jump into a few organizations really quick, and I didn't have a passion for it. I learned like I didn't have a passion for it, and I had to come out of it after the first semester. I kind of knew going in, like, you shouldn't get like heavily involved. I knew that's something I wanted to do, and I don't regret getting as involved as I did. I just wish I would have took more time to like sit down, consider it, and ask myself, like, are you passionate about this? It's something you really want to do.
It's okay. But knowing that you're gonna jump and you're gonna land. You're gonna land.
Okay, y'all, listen up. Prospective students, incoming students, turn up your volume.
Turn it up.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to tell you something very important, okay? Do not, whatever you do not feel like you have to have it all together, because you don't, okay? College is about learning what you do like and what you don't like. If there's something that you do not like about school or your major, acknowledge that, because by the time you get into your sophomore, junior, senior year, it may be harder for you to come out of these classes that you're being involved in. Don't feel like you have to have it all together. And that's with academics, and that's also just with like life. There is a counseling center. If you're ever going through anything, you know, go to the counseling center. Also, I would say that my issue was that I changed my major. Okay, so this is why I feel so strongly about the fact that you shouldn't feel like you have to have it all together, because I came out of high school thinking that I had it all together. You know, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to work for Apple, Google, become the next CEO of a thriving technology firm. And, you know, sometimes things just don't work out the way that you expect them to. And that is okay, especially being a freshman in college. Like, y'all have so much time to figure out what you want to do, who you want to be, like what your passion is. Focus on that. Focus on finding what you like to do, but do not conform to something that you do not like to do.
Make time for yourself. First semester, I did a great job of having a good social life and balancing my academics and schoolwork. However, between either sitting down in the library and like always studying or always going out with friends, I didn't have time for me, Jamie time. And second semester, I feel like I implemented that well. I took a lot of time for myself, like stayed in, watched the movie, did a face mask. Like, I just scheduled in time either every day or every other day just to chill, sit, rest. That can get exhausting, going out all the time and doing work all the time. Like, you need that time in between for you. Just like catch up on yourself, regenerate, refresh. Also, give yourself grace. It's gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. We're gonna get our degree. We finna graduate. Everything is gonna be good. Keep your faith up. Stay prayed up. Yeah. Do what you gotta do to keep pushing. At the end of the day, don't stress too much, because if you're putting in the work, then whatever you sow into life will come back around and you'll reap the benefits of your harvest. Amen.
I would say to all those freshmen out there, be yourself. Don't try to like be someone that you're not just because you think that, oh, I'm moving to a new place, like let me reinvent myself. Like, just be authentically you. So maybe if you were in high school and you weren't yourself, like maybe be yourself, because like people you know, they'll accept you for you. So don't like become someone else just because you're going somewhere else. Like some people will sniff that out. So be authentic and, you know, be kind. I'll tell you something. Everybody wants to be real cool the first week. Everybody is like, oh my gosh, hey. You'll find someone's authentic self eventually. So just start out authentic and you'll have nothing to worry about.